Today was tough. Today was a result of my lack of consideration the night prior. Um, as you may or may not know, I'm starting to get up pretty early, getting up at 8, and trying to maintain that routine, which I have done this morning as well. Still going fine. Um, but last night I got a little distracted, and instead of sleeping at a comfortable time, which should be around 11:30 latest, I put an extra 30 to 45 minutes of just talking with my friends, just talking about random stuff. And then that obviously put me in bed a bit later than I would have hoped. But I still had my alarm for 8, woke up at 8, and man, those 30 to 45 minutes, those I could really feel those. I woke up and I laid there for about 5 seconds, and I just had to get my head straight and just put my feet on the floor and get my ass up because it was tough. Today was tough. I don't usually think about it much, how much my sleep affects my day to day activities. But since starting this video series or whatever you might call it, like a journal, or being able to reflect on it, I really notice it now. Um, I had to present today, which went really well. But the morning routine and just where my head was at when I was going to campus for work, it was all, it was just foggy. It was very foggy. Um, and I'm just amazed by how much of a difference 30 to 45 minutes can make. And that speaks to the consistency. If you stay consistent with, say, your alarm, say, going to bed on time, it makes a huge world of difference. But either way, I went to campus. I did my presentation. Presentation went well, and we're back at the gym. Um, Gym. I needed the gym a lot today, even though I might have not known it. I got home at around 2, 3, and I spent an hour just eating and setting things up for the gym, changing and all that. And by the time I got there, man, around 5 p.m., it was packed. It was as packed as I'd ever seen it, as I'd ever seen it before. Um, uh, so I waited for about 5, 10 minutes for a bench, and eventually one was free. Took it and just did pretty low rep sets, 5 times 5, for 70 kg, which I just slapped on now. Felt pretty good. I've been doing 70 kg 5 times 5 for about 3 weeks now, and it feels little by little. It feels a little easier every week. So I feel the progress there. Um, Sometimes I might throw on 80 and just get a clean 1 or 2 reps just to feel it out. But as I said, I really didn't want to go to the gym, but the moment I stepped in, it really changed. It really woke me up, and I did really need it. Um, um, so yeah, I'm trying not to make the same mistake I made last night, which was going to bed around half an hour to an hour later than I should have, because this day suffered as a result. I still had good energy. I was still, I was still getting things done, but I wasn't as mentally positive as I could have been. Um, but going to the gym, it helped a lot. Got my mind off things. I was happy about the presentation going well. Um, and yeah, I'm just really happy so far with what's been going on with the progress. Tomorrow is back to legs. Um, Legs are I'm gonna change it up a little bit with the stance because I've been holding a narrower stance than usual. I'm gonna widen that up a little bit more, engage my hamstrings, and then we'll see where it takes us from there. But this chest session was good. I got to see some friends. It's got to socialize and just really be myself. As I've said before, in the gym, I get to be myself. I don't have to act like I'm interested in something or act like I'm into a topic or anything like that. I just get to talk about uh, one of the things that I love. Um, yeah, I don't know. I might get a new tripod for this camera, get a better angle, because as of now, this angle is not the best. Um, but to be honest, these videos are only really for me and anyone that might be interested, but I doubt there's many of those. But I was happy with today's performance, that's for sure. It was a short session. Besides the bench press, it was chest flies, and then I went over to triceps for some rope pull downs and some overhead press, I guess you could call it, like rope overhead press for the lats, not the lats, the triceps. But yeah, man, I was thinking about now with the sleep. I really do want to make sure I can get used to this fast with this new schedule, so I don't mess up like this again, because it can really just mess up my mood throughout the first half of the day. I should know better, considering my bachelor's was essentially about sleep and its correlation with Alzheimer's, which was interesting as hell, man. Learned a lot during that thesis, and a lot of the bachelor's content that I've had throughout my time in England can be used in the gym as well, because of the physiology, because of the biochemistry, the metabolism of cells. So I'm considering trying to research more on that and how I could incorporate it into the gym. Um, and the gym helps me with, like I said in the last video, the gym vice versa helps me with academia, whereby I get to push myself hard in the gym, and then I feel fresh. I feel like I've gone through the worst part of my day, quote unquote worst, in terms of effort. So when I get back and I need to write an essay or I have to prepare for a presentation, it's not as bad, because pushing a certain amount of weight or a heavy weight beats it by a mile. Um, uh, so I think it's going well. I'm happy. I'm on day 3, still going. Um, I've recommended my videos to some of my friends, so they have some comments. And as always, if anyone ever has any comments to recommend, please let me know. And yeah, I think that's it for now. Tomorrow, yeah, as I said, squatting, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next one.